Alright guys, a little bit of a delay on there, but I think we can do okay. Let me jump to a vehicle. Adjust that volume just a little bit. Okay, I want to test something because I did give me 1 second. I want to test this and see if this will work. Oh shit, I forgot how to damn spell it now. Yeah, I think my spelling's way off. That's why it's not gonna work. Okay, whatever. We'll get back to it. Screw it. I think I spelt it wrong. My spelling is off today. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we gotta move this equipment out of the way. I think some of this I'm gonna. You know what? I think some of this I want to get rid of. Definitely no. No. Yes. Those plows suck anyway. I really don't like them. Never have. We don't need any of that stuff. Alright, let me get back to the farm and try to see if we can figure out what we're going to do for buildings. Well, if I can not hit the fence. That would be freaking awesome. I cannot hit that fence there. Now I want to start by saying this. This is not my map. This is not done with Giants Editor. This is all in-game. This map is called Rustic Roots. All I'm basically doing is adding stuff in, you know, kind of like you would with No Man's Land. So this diner here, the Retro Burger, I added that in. That's one of the key things one of the things I added in. So, and then I painted out our long driveway here. It was just dirt, and it was small. But I put in a few fields over here. Well, 2 or 3 anyway. We have a cattle pasture. We have a sheep pasture. Pretty decent sized silo, and then we have a fermenting silo for grass if we want to do that. And then like one storage building, but I'm about to add in at least a couple more. I mean, a couple other things that probably wouldn't hurt to have on a farm. All right, let's bring him over here. I'll get that cultivator moved out of the way. Now, occasionally, when you're running by that fermenting silo or kind of around that area, um, you're gonna kind of hear water. It's because there's water underneath the ground. There was a pond there. I covered it up. It was just kind of in a way, so just kind of overlooking that aspect of it. All right, let's see what we got here. Uh, for like maybe a workshop, um, might be beneficial, or we just go for one long building, and yeah, it's too long now. Sometimes these buildings are just too big. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, I don't want to make it that close to the field or the entrance, but I think that will probably work like that. So we'll do that there. Let's go over to containers, because we're going to need probably a fuel tank. I'll put him over here on this building. Nate Dog, welcome. Hey brother, how you doing this evening? Hope you're doing fantastically well. I'm just chilling out with doing a kind of a build here. Yeah, I was trying to do something with that. The heist thing. I think I got it set up wrong, so I'll have to go back in there and see if I can fix it. I'm just not gonna worry about it tonight. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I must have did something wrong and it ain't working. Basically, what it is when you put that in, you there's like points that you can bet on that like, and then like if I put in my points that I have, and what it is that you gain those points over time, just watching and partaking in the stream, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. I need one other thing. You know what? Let's do this. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted to do. That fuel tank I just set down. Let's change that. I want the other one because it's just a little bit more decorative, and I like this. Looks like an old, tanker trailer, but it's a fuel spot. Yeah, I'll have to go and I got it set up through Stream Elements, so I'll have to go back in there and kind of mess with it and see what I did wrong. I'm not quite sure yet. I thought maybe I just spelt it wrong. I'm not sure, because I don't remember exactly. Alright, so let's see. So we got a fuel tank. This is going to be filled with liquid fertilizer. So we will put this out. Kind of like right over here. Yeah, like that. I think that'll work. Just like that. Because I can fill that with fertilizer, and that way I can have it for later on, uh, which I think that would be pretty cool. Um, and I'm gonna ride over this thing. I built a quarry, so you can produce like lime. So I'm gonna go over there right now, kind of show you what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I think it came out pretty good. Um, it's different. I've only done one once before, but that was like back in 22, like forever ago. It seems like. But I figured the best place to build it was kind of like outside of town. So it's kind of what I did. But I'm just having a kind of just a chill night. This diner here, I added that in. That doesn't come with a map. I just wanted to do that. I haven't done a build project in a while, so I figured I would do one. Um, I only started this like probably a couple days ago, something like that. Haven't got that far into it just yet. Just trying to fill out the farm and see how that goes. So I designed this front entrance to the quarry, which I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. Wanted something different. You got a couple little small little waterfalls here just for the entrance. So, and then I use the redwood trees to line the driveway out for it. So I'll take you out there to it now. It's it's not like a really big quarry, but it's big enough. Big enough to do what we want right now. And I've been putting stone down in it. Kind of the only way I know how to do that. Then this field off to the left here, I just recently put that in. Starting to add fields to the map. This is kind of like when you first get on this map, it's kind of like, you know, just kind of create your own thing. So it's kind of what I was looking for. And then here's the quarry itself. It's a little steep, especially if you're loaded and you're coming out of here. You definitely will. I got some more detail work to do to it, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell for right now. Like I said, I've added a little bit of rock in here, or stone, I should say. You definitely need a strong truck or tractor to get up this hill. That's a definite. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back and I'm going to start getting some more fields done, and then we'll start prepping some of those. I have this area here that I can make into a field if I need to, which I was thinking about doing that. You definitely can hear that water running. Why are you not shutting? Am I too close to the gate? I'm too close to the gate. That's what it is. And I think this little square area here, there's a production I have in mind for that spot. So, which is the there we go. I had to get to the center there, I guess. I have a production for coffee. that I've had for a little while and I've never used it, so I want to try to use that. That spot would be actually kind of perfect. Well, for the production side of it, but the greenhouse that goes with that production, I'll put that on the farm because it just, I guess, it seemed like probably make more sense. Right now, I can kind of skip across this grass, but there's going to be a field out here. Let's see if I can get some music going here. Well, this song here is brand new. Just got done with it last night. See what we got over here. Didn't realize this opened up right here. And I think it goes all the way around here. This would be probably a good area to okay, let me see how this is gonna open up over here. I'm gonna have to not get scattered all over the map here now. Alright, let's get this started. Let's see. Wild Crate Fields. Let me speed us up a little bit. Oh, it don't take forever to do them. Yeah, I won't be able to cut through the grass anymore. I'm going to try to make this because I got to go around these power lines. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird shaped field, sort of, kind of. Not a very big one either. Sometimes I'd rather have a smaller field because it doesn't take as long to, to work with it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm trying to get a little too fast sometimes, and I mess it up. I like a slower song sometimes, but then sometimes I just really don't. Turning that sharp, it's hitting that track. Uh-huh. Huh, must have thought I frickin' am met for a helper. No, no, not at all. Definitely registered it though, which was weird, and I wasn't trying to do that. Why? No, I have a mod pack in. Uh, it's full of basically like tractors, implements. Um, it's all edited, done by. I didn't, I didn't, I didn't do it, but it's done by Stevie. He's the one has done Ringwood Map. He's done some other ones as well. But what he's done to the pack and all the tractors and everything, it's pretty impressive. Pretty good. I mean, this one here's got double the tracks on it, which don't normally see that. Not normally, anyway. Mind. Missed that little piece there. Oh, dang it. Get this little tiny bit over here. Alright, so there's one other. I don't need that. This here. Depends on where I want to put that, though. We'll put it back here. I think that'd probably be best. Okay, kind of raise that ground up a little bit. We can fix that, though. Kind of raised it up some. Alright, let's do this. It's kind of sitting on a hill a little bit, so that's a little better. Everything. Alright. Let me get this lined up. Like I said, it's going to be kind of weird the way I'm going to do this, but that's okay. I think it will be different. I just didn't want to take that space away from trying to get through the trees there. Uh-huh. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just kind of doing a laid back stream this evening, and basically just kind of no man land in it, if you understand what I mean by that. Got this build project that I've been working on. How you doing, RXY? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I just, been working all week, so weekends here, just trying to relax and enjoy myself. But it's been a couple days. I've been working on this thing. It's kind of prepping it for my next series. It's going to be a while before I'm done with it, before I start. But I wanted to do something completely different that I've never done before. So instead of looking for a map to do a series on, I'm going to make my own within the game. Put things where I want things to be and enjoy every minute of it, But just kind of putting in some fields right this moment, but I like to try to get some of these fields prepped and put some crop in them. Now, something I found out was like after you make a field, you can use the helper on that field. Just use the. I don't think you can do it while you're making the field because it's not. The field has to be complete. But of course, they're not numbered or anything like that, like you would have on a normal map. But I know the helper will work on them to a certain extent. Need to fix this part right over here. Just kind of round that off. Yeah, that's a little better. So what you up to tonight, RXY? Or gamer? What you up to tonight? Anything exciting? Any good games that you're getting into? I had to turn that damn music down a little bit, loud in my ear. Just a tad. I'm sorry if this is kind of boring, but I hope it ain't. I guess it could be, I reckon. I don't know. I just enjoy doing it. It's one of the many things about Farm Sim that I enjoy is I love the building aspect to it. It's just, to me, it's very relaxing. Gets my creative juices going where I can just, kind of just. And I'm always trying something new, trying to learn something new, about doing it inside the game like this. Trying different techniques, this and that sometimes, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But when they do, it's awesome. course, these two fields here are a little weird, the way I lined it out, but who wants the same old frickin' square fields anyway? I mean, that's just boring. Gotta have a little bit more excitement to it. Even if it's just a tiny bit. No, I didn't really... These power lines that he put in the map, these towers for the lines, he put them like some, not all of them were this way, but he put them like in a hole. You know, not really a hole, but more of a just a indention in the ground, I guess. So I figured that okay, well, I'll just add water to it, make little ponds. Don't look that bad, honestly. Sunflower shitty. This is a song that I did last night, but I did it for a Ginger Texas girl. She was wanting something, so I made it for her. She liked it, so it's all that matters. See, like this one right here, I just added the water to it. See, now the funny part is, I wonder if, let me go to the shop here, go all the way down, buy a fishing pole. Okay, they always are saying that all it takes is a body of water, right? Okay, let's see if that's true or not. Just curiosity. Cast missed the water. Okay. So this got to be really short. Okay, so there's not enough water here for it because the cast is so long. I wonder if I stood up here and did it. Okay, it's just missing the water. So that's been bunked. Hey, look, it's deep enough where I can swim. Woohoo! Woohoo! So that's been debunked. That does not work like that, apparently. I guess if the pond was a little bigger, maybe. See, now this one is kind of got an indentation to it. I mean, technically I could probably add some water to that, but it's not it's not really deep enough for that. So we'll keep that the way it is. When I find that production, I want to get that placed in. At least I was thinking about it. Let's see. Where is that at? There's like two things for it. Yeah, right here. So you got coffee roaster, output, palette, spawner, and then one is okay. One's without the like the box palette, and then without it, and then one with it. I think without it, it just I don't know. So you got to have diesel and the coffee beans. So that's what it's gonna look like. Kind of looks like the one of the base game buildings. I can't remember which one it is. Right offhand. Kind of stick it back here a little bit. So, and then we'll try to match that texture because that's the way I normally do that. I think that's just regular asphalt. What's dark asphalt? Asphalt. Let me see. Yeah, it's just regular asphalt. Okay, cool. I got lucky with that. Alright, let me kind of open this up a little bit so it looks better. There. Alright, so now we need said greenhouse for it. I gotta find it. So it's okay, so you have that one. And then you have that one. So it's water and fertilizer. Well, they're both water and fertilizer. So I guess it really don't matter. I'll set him right. Well, I don't know. Because I just don't know about that. Okay, which one? That should be the front right there. I know better than that. Let's darn it. That's okay. I can fix it. I mean, it's not like it's got to be perfect. I like a little weirdness to it anyway. I mean, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Yeah, that'll work. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, There ain't nothing in the rule book say it's got to be perfect. Huh. Thought that didn't look flat there, but it is. It's flat. All right, so let's see what we got here. Want to why I'm not seeing it? Oh, because I'm stupid. It's just so all these are done by Stevie. That one is 2. So is that one. Hell, they'll even do Poppy too. Cause I forgot this map has got Poppy on it. Oh yeah. Let me see what this looks like. Oh no, not that one. This one here. It just seems like it's not wide enough. I'm not sure how these would do. Okay, he's got a bunch of them. So where is the... I don't understand what the difference is. 16.75 HS. Okay, I see what it is now. Alright. So these got more rows than the other ones is what it is. I see. Michelin, capacity, value, exposition 1. I'll go with that. Man, if anybody, I mean, they know me. They know that I like John Deere like a lot. I like Fendt also. I like that green. But it's not about not about liking John Deere as a tractor. I just like the color. It's like always been one of my favorite colors. This green has. Well, I like red. There's other colors I like too, but what if I turn that black? Would that look better? Yeah, I think that looks a lot better like that. And then the rim color, we could, I think that's chrome, right? Yeah, that looks nice. Hell yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh, wait a minute. Let's, I want to get a different tractor that's not on tracks. Yeah, but I don't want to go. No. Where is... Okay, that one's his. That one's Stevie's. That one's not. That's a Highland Fishing expansion. I like the JCB too. That's a good tractor. I like the looks of it. It looks mean. It looks kind of mean. Fendt Challenger MT1100 Burial. Can I change the track on it though? No, just... Okay, so I can't really do that. Alright, so... 1000 Burial. This is a good tractor right here. I like this tractor. I use this a lot. let's see, 517 in horsepower. Wheel setup. See if we can. There we go. We can double that out. Engine design, black beauty design, and then this here, I don't have a chrome color. What is? They don't look that bad. White rims. I wonder what if I go with like a gray rim. No, I think the white looks kind of makes it pop. So we'll go like that. Alright, so let's gather this guy up. I need to sell that. That's supposed to have been for my farm truck that I have. I have I think this, I can't remember what the number is on it, but it's basically a Silverado. I got the wrong bed for it. I need to fix that. Now I'm not sure if I can get solid fertilizer out of that up here. Might need to buy that from the store, because this takes solid. Let's see, how wide is this thing? Oh, the wheels go out when it unfolds. That's cool. This is a nice planter. I like this. I like the color too, what they did to it. That's pretty awesome. So now, let me fold that back up. Whoa. Okay, so we need seeds. Okay. Solid fertilizer. I got already okay, so we should be good there. So we can fertilize as we're seeding, which makes it nice. And of course I got to test to make sure that helper's going to work in some of these fields. Well, this one here is small enough, it's pretty much straightforward. Okay. Should automatically. Did it start with alright, how are you gonna start this there, buddy? Now I don't have control over it. This is the helper. Test and see what he does here, see if it's gonna even work right. He's gonna do the up and downs first, because I think that's the way I had it set. We're just gonna, since I already started, I'm just gonna plant wheat in here. don't know why he stopped there. Oh, okay. I see why he stopped there. Okay, it makes sense now. So far, he's doing good then. He's doing right. Nah, I see why he did that. Because the way that the field is shaped. Once he starts doing the headlands, that won't matter. I should have done the headlands first. Then you do the inside. Which, I mean, I know better than that. Yeah, nope. Ever since I added that mod in that shows the place fluctuation in the crop for the sell points and productions. I don't know. It's kind of like a mainstay. Kind of just don't even want to play a map without it. I kind of like it, actually. Because right now it's telling me, okay, wait a minute, not that one. So the buffalo mozzarella, if I was to produce that right now, price will rise in about 7 hours. If I'm reading that correctly. I think that was the other reason why I made this field kind of small too, because, well, I want to keep some of the landscape because I think having fields like too close together don't look the greatest. Like I did yet. That those other two up there are kind of close together, but not too bad. That I could test this out too. Let me flip that over to the other one. There we go. Yeah, it's the shape of the field. It's not like perfect. Yeah, he's kind of going at an angle, isn't he? Oh, he straightened it out. That's cool. Sort of, kinda. Huh. Build's kind of round. It's not really square, so. Come on, straighten out. No, you're not going to, are you? Oh, I thought that was in the game. It was a freaking damn car going by on the freaking street. Here at the house. I'm like, what the heck was that? You gonna do the outside now? Finally. Oh, he's gonna go all the way back. Awesome. Well, I have to say that the helper works just fine on these, on well, this build anyway. Should work just fine on the other ones too. Hell, he's almost done. It didn't really take that long. No, he's gonna straighten that one out. Next time I'm gonna have to set that up. Let him do the headlands first, because kind of bothers me. I should have known better. To be completely honest. I gotta die. Die. All right. Cool, cool. All right, so we got wheat in that one. I'll probably do the rest of them myself because that would be a lot quicker. So let's see here. We got a barley, oats, canola, grass, lavender. Let's do poppy. It's a crop that I don't normally do. And I believe it's this crop cannot be planted. Oh, hold on a second. Let me change that. We got seasonal on. Let me change that so I can at least get the crop in. There we go. I was like, what the hell? Let's see. There's another thing I need to test. I just realized it. Is a steering assist. Okay, let's show the lines. Let's see how this works out. Pretty good so far, I have to say. I want to take that song off in there. It's really kind of don't like it anymore. I like those exciting songs, kind of like this one, I guess. That where it comes from. Damn, look at that, man. It just like connected, like, I mean, just like perfect. Making that turn like that. That was all guidance steering doing that. I'd have to say it works better on a made field than it does one that that was that Giants could do. I mean, that's pretty damn good. I'll have that little slip right there. I'll have to come back and get. I mean, even if these lines here are a little off because of the way the field is shaped, still not that bad. It's pretty good. Kind of straighten that out. Yeah, that's better. Bring it on, Buster. At least that's what the song says. Let's get this right here before I forget about it. Oh. Yeah, I've never messed with Poppy too much. Um, I'm not sure. I think ain't Poppy a cover crop? I think so. I'm not. Don't quite remember, to be honest. speed that up a little bit. Just a little slow. I like the fact that I can plant and fertilize at the same time. It definitely makes it nice. Because I think all you need to do is fertilize it once. Because I think I do have that turned on. I'll have to double check that, but I believe so. Yo, Buster. Yo, under. Alright, we're almost done with this. It's not like the biggest field. They gradually start getting a little bit bigger. All right. These two doors open. All right. That's why you hear water over there, because it's just sitting on top of that freaking pond. But that's okay. I don't mind hearing water. Not one bit. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look into my next little project that I'm working on. So, if you did, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Definitely will help out the channel immensely, and I really appreciate it. So, have a great day. Stay safe, and keep on farming. Hell yeah. Let's get it.